Hey there, it's Ruby Lee, and welcome to the Fix Your Grown Up podcast, the audio companion for the book Fix Your Grown Up, dropping on April 15th, 2025. This show is your toolkit for reclaiming your inner spark and transforming your life. Inside the book, you'll find powerful journaling sections in every chapter to help you reflect and reset, hilarious mental health parodies that keep things real and light, and the groundbreaking happy mindset theory to help you tune into your natural joy. If you love a structured approach with a dash of humor, think clear strategy mixed with some playful insights, you're in the right place. For more details and to grab your copy, head over to www.drtuepenz.com. Let's fix our grown-ups and get our happy on.
Welcome back to the Fix Your Grown Up podcast. It's I, Dr. Tuepenz, live on the corner, one half of the Villains podcast, doing my thing. I always do my thing, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, straight out of Birchville, by the way. I keep forgetting to mention that, and I don't even know how. But today's episode, we're going to be focusing on chapter 4 of the book, Fix Your Grown Up, I Am Happy. Had to let that breathe for a second. What we're going to discover is that intrinsic happiness is something we're all born with. Yes. The book, Fix Your Grown Up, it teaches us that true happiness is not a temporary feeling, but it's a state of mind that you can cultivate in time. We want to emphasize that happiness is an inherent state that we all have the right to have, not a fleeting emotion. And I think, that's what a lot of us get confused with. I want to start by talking about one of my favorite movies of all time, Hook, with Robin Williams. And Hook, story in short, it was a story of Peter Pan, but Peter Pan the man. And so when Peter Pan the man got back to Never Never Land, I ain't gonna start rhyming. I ain't gonna hit no verse. But when he got back to Never Never Land, because he had to go back to Never Never Land to rescue his children from his long op, Hook, Captain Hook, you know what I'm saying? So he had to go back and rescue his kids, but he had to learn how to fly and get his superpowers back so he could be a skilled fighter and fly through the air and, slice everybody up with the sword. And during that, that process, Tinkerbell kept saying, yo, you gotta get into your happy place. And he was really having a problem doing it. And they called it a happy place. But if you look at the actions and the things that he did to get to his happy place, you can see that his happy place was just a place that he existed as a child. And that's a place that we all have. That's a state that we all have been in. We all have been. Every grown person has been a child at one point in their life. So in that process to fixing, your grown up, you have to connect back with that child. And I'm not talking about dwelling on the negative things that may have happened that caused you the trauma during the childhood. Just reflecting on them, understanding that it wasn't your fault. It wasn't this person's fault, and realizing that, through accountability, forgiveness, and the way you've changed yourself, you deserve to be happy. You were born to be happy. And if somebody did something to you, no matter what it was, and I mean this, no matter what it was, and I can't, speak to people who are victims of different things that I haven't experienced, you know what I mean? Because I haven't experienced everything. You can't expect me to, but this is 100% applicable to everybody, no matter what it is, I promise. Once you forgive, you begin to live. You begin to live different. You begin to move different. You begin to think different. And like I said, once you change that environment, you're going to begin to look at this from a different perspective. And when you connect back with your child, your childhood, you're going to begin to see things in your childhood that you are now ready to walk away from. You're ready to let go. You know what I mean? So, but again, and I say that, and I feel like I may have said this in the other episode, but really what I be talking about when I tell people to tap back into their childhood is really, what did you like to do when you was a kid? What were some of your hobbies outside of just playing video games, And even sports, what did you like to do outside of those two things? As I get older, I realize those things are like crucial for you in your adulthood, because it's easy to get relaxed in a job and just kind of sit around, come home, you don't do nothing, you don't got no hobbies, you just watch TV, which is usually, it's going to be another episode about people, especially in reality shows, people complaining in paradise. It's insanity. So we find ourselves in this rut. We find ourselves in a rut without understanding how to get out of it. So, that's why I want to encourage you. I'll try to word things in a way that just, just encourage you. I just want to encourage you. Recommendations. People always think that I'm trying to tell them what to do. And it's just like, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you it worked for me. People complaining and I could pop up with a solution. Don't get mad at me. People get mad at my solutions. But anyway, so what I want you to do, another recommendation is how to use joy and practice of joy and utilizing joy and doing it like a push-up. And look at it like this: every joyful thought is like one push-up or one pull-up or one wind sprint, whatever the case may be. 1 mile, 100 miles. It's whatever you want to be, but it's for your mental. It's all about your mind. Okay. That's how I want you to look at it. So, try these exercises. Keep the gratitude journal. On the last episode, I talk about just writing down things throughout your day that you do, how long it took you, so on and so forth. But then you can also, with that, just write down things that you're grateful for and just keep it and read them every day. And if you got something to add to it, add to it. If you know what I'm saying? But you want to keep a mental, ongoing conscious thought of the things that you're grateful for. Your attitude determines your latitude. Just saying. Excuse me. Your gratitude improves your attitude, which boosts your latitude. Those are bars, by the way. When you go into, I guess your alone time, your me time, and you by yourself, visualize a golden light within you that grows brighter with each breath you breathe. Let's try that. Just try it. Close your eyes for like 5 minutes, and you can use the guided meditation series. I got that in the comments below. Tap into that. You know what I mean? If you need some help. But then after that, you definitely want to reconnect with some of your childhood activities. One of my favorite things is, playing with Legos. I get down in there and get dirty with the Legos, playing, making all kind of crazy situations. I'm a master builder. I like to doodle a little bit, whatever gets you going in the daily journals. Living is for everyone. We got the coloring pages. You can kind of get back into that. Just start with that. Just start with just coloring, just something to get your mind from doing something else besides thinking and overanalyzing situations that aren't presently in front of you, affecting you, stopping you from moving forward. But yeah, and I want you to understand that this the science. I always talk about science, but these practices not only, they don't only just boost your mood, they also create positive neurochemical responses like dopamine and serotonin. So, what I'm saying? Google it if you know what I'm saying, do your research. But yeah, and then when we look at the math of joy is just a feeling times pleasure equals joy. And all this is in the book, Fix Your Grown Up. So I'm just kind of talking from the book and trying to give y'all some stuff that's in the book that you can look forward to, that I think that you read it, digest it, smoke on it, whatever the case may be, it's really going to change your life. I think this is a life-changing book. So think key takeaways just, for recalibrating your internal set point, a lot of data. It's a lot of data out there that shows that small changes in your daily habits can lead to sustained shifts in your happiness. So, we want you to know that your inherent joy is waiting for you to be, waiting to be rediscovered, one small step at a time. You know what I mean? Everybody's stuff is going to look different. So celebrate the small wins, practice gratitude daily. And with that said, I'm going to leave y'all with a funny segment about comment somebody has said to me on Facebook, and that's what I be talking about. People be going crazy on me on Facebook, and this is around the time people started calling me bootlicker, and I didn't know what it meant. And I'm used to people calling me robot. People always call me a robot when I be making comments on Facebook, and I just be playing. I don't know why they be getting so upset. I have to be trying to just have a conversation and have, I do a little bit of shock jock commenting, is that what you call it? But man, the stuff they be saying is crazy. That's why I try to make sure I'm not insulting people, because I don't want nobody trying to whack me in the streets when I'm out with my kids, just chilling. Anyway, first comment reads, "Shut up, bootlicker." And I was like, man, what is that? Then and this one says, if I'm reading this wrong, it's all good. Just fillet that boot till the laces come out your ass, you total wanker. You called me a wanker. Then this person, and I ain't gonna put their name on there. We ain't doing all. I ain't putting everybody on blast. But listen to what this person said. This person said, "Just say you want to be fucked harder. You can probably afford a jaw surgery that will allow you to deep throat the whole boot wet with your daddy's money. You can just ask to be exploited if that's what you need, because God and the entire internet know you probably can't cook, clean, or scrub your own ass, judging from this comment." I don't even know what I said. I don't even know what I said to even warrant somebody to say something like that to me. I don't even know what I said. I'm trying to find it now. I don't even know what I said. And I feel like I may have said something about people being green or something like that, man. People going crazy on me. And I'm just sitting here like, you saying these outrageous things to me. You're cursing at me. You're talking obscene. This is a woman and she's talking very unladylike. And if I would have took that approach to her, they would have been all up my ass. They would have said I was being toxic and all that other stuff, man. That's why I just be like, man, it's all good. It's all forgiven. I don't take none of this stuff personal. It's just Facebook, But people, we got to fix our grown up. This is what prompted me to write this book. I come into these situations and I'm like, man, we got some people need to fix their grown up. If you know who you is, you know who made them comments to me, fix your grown up. Come see me. I just charge $25 an hour, but you got to do a minimum of 3 sessions. And in 3 sessions, I can have you on your way to fixing your grown up. I promise. I'm not no licensed therapist. I'm a consultant. And you don't need no license for that. Come see me. Links in the description below. I'm out.
Okay, everybody. That's a wrap on today's deep dive into accountability. I'm Ruby Lee, your co-host on the Fix Your Grown Up podcast. And before we sign off, I've got a little something to share from our mental health parodies. Today's feature is Rap Culture Syndrome from Dr. Tuepenz. Now think about that friend at the office who drops rap lyrics by the water cooler like every conversation is a freestyle battle. Yep, that's RCS at work. Sure, we all love a good beat, but if you're sending emails filled with bars on bars or skipping meetings, unless there's a hype track playing in the background, you might be taking it a bit too far. Remember, you can appreciate and even love the culture, but you don't have to be its unappointed brand ambassador. Keep it balanced, keep it real, and know that genuine self-worth is about who you are, not how many rap references you can drop. Thanks for tuning in today, and I can't wait to catch you in our next episode.
Nation of the world got bigger. I won't point a finger unless it's on the trigger. Witness said he seen them rhyme with his children.
Beating down the block, knocking pictures off the wall. Beating down the block, knocking pictures off the wall.
Hip hop need more fathers. In Oak City, I'm the forefather. Rockin' J's, all fours probably running.